The 2020 domestic football season is about to come to a close, but fear not, football lovers, as the international game is about to crank up a notch with the return of the UEFA Nations League. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. Today we're taking a look at the Nations League Group B Section 1, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Nations League related, world football related. That's right, boys, under one roof. We got it all here. We got it all here. That's right. Of course, the Nations League is going to be kicking off very, very soon, and I want to give you my grand predictions. We've been doing this so far the past few days, taking a look at the Group A. Now we're into Group B, Section 1. We'll get to that in just a second. Of course, big shout out to the Patreons. You know who you are. Respect to you for supporting the channel in the way that you do behind the scenes. So a big round of applause for that. And if you want, if anyone else that is out there that want to join the family, that's right. There is a link down below, patreon.com/Roverseas. You can support the channel in another way, put a smile on my face, become buddies for life, brothers from another mother, all that kind of stuff. Fist pumps extraordinaire. So yeah, check it out if you want to support the channel in another way and become my new bestie, because I've got a couple of years now, which is very nice. But we're a family, we're growing. Enough jibber jabber. Let's talk about some Nations League. Where am I? I'm right in the middle here. I've shrunk down to a size of a pea. So, let's take a look at the nations that are going to make up Nations League Group B Section 1. We're going to start with these bad boys. It's probably a golden generation now of Norwegian football. They've been through the mill of late. But of course, they've got one of the hottest strikers in the world right now. A youngster, still finding his stride, still plying away. Haaland. They're coached by Lars Lagerbäck. They play their football at the Ullevål Stadion, captained by Stefan Johansson. Most capped player is Jon Arne Riise with 110 goals to his games to his name. Excuse me. Top goal scorer is Jørgen Juve for the time being. We'll put that in there for the time being. The current rank is 44th in the world. Of course, they've gone through the mill of late. They were once ranked as high as 2 in the world in 1995. Their lowest rank is 88th. But I expect them to be a decent nation, especially in this group. This is going to be quite a tight group, this one. They're going to be joined by, of course, Northern Ireland, currently managed by Ian Barraclough, who's newly appointed. Of course, they play their football at Windsor Park. Their captain, as it stands, is Stephen Davis, not the snooker player Steve Davis, but the Rangers midfielder Stephen Davis. Their captain, the most capped player is Pat Jennings with 119 games to his name. David Healy, the highest goal scorer. I remember when he went on an amazing goal streak for Northern Ireland back in the day. Former North End player, former Sunderland player, I think. 36th is their current ranking. 20th was their highest ever spot back in 2017, and the lowest ranking was 129. 2012 that was. Not good times, but since then they've been bouncing back. In the past 5 or 6 years they've been on the rise. Of course, new coach. Dubious. I'm not too sure if I'm a believer yet for Barraclough, but I don't know much about him, so we don't know. They're joined by Romania, again a team that were once on the echelons of everybody's lips. They're coached by Mirel Radoj. They play their football across various stadiums across Romania, even in Transylvania. They're captained by Vlad Kriches. The most capped player is Donriel Muntanu, 134 games to his name. Top goal scorer, one of them, again, the player that I idolised back in the day, Georgi Hagi, of course, his son playing his football, and of course pulling on the Romanian jersey these days, plays at Rangers. Yeah, Georgi Hagi, what a player he was. They're currently ranked 37th in the world. They were once ranked as high as 3rd in 1997. The lowest rank was 57th, but since then they're on the rise once again, and I think they're going to be quite a difficult unit in this group. And they're joined finally by Austria. Currently coached by Franco Foda. They play their football over at Ernst Happel Stadion. Their capitano is Julian Baumgartlinger. It's a mouthful. Their most capped players, Andre Herzog, 103 games. Tony Polster's the top goal scorer with 44. They're currently ranked 26th in the world. The highest rank was 10th back in 2016. Their lowest point in Austrian football was 2008. Where they've reached 105th in the world. That's the nations. Now let's get a look at the meat of the matter. We're talking about the game. Here we are, boys and girls, taking a look at the games, of course, at a grand scheme of things. We're going to plough through these. We're not going to go into the finer details of stuff. We're just going to say the results, what we quick think. You know, it's quick fire sort of stuff. And then, of course, once these games come around in the real time, probably around about the back end of August, we'll come back for match day by match day games. And we'll, you know, I'm sure predictions will change. They'll fluctuate between now and then. But this is what I originally think of this group. And of course, the winners of these groups get promoted to the Nations League Group A, boys and girls. And of course, the fourth place side will get relegated, or possibly go into relegation playoff. I don't know. It's very complicated from this level down. And of course, there's also World Cup qualification stuff at stake. I don't know the meat of the matter. It's quite convoluted. If you want to look, check out the UEFA site in themselves. But really, what we want to know is who's going to come out on who the fudge is going to come out on top. That's what we want to know. So let's take a look at it then. Norway will open up their campaign against Austria over in Norway. This will take place on the 4th of September. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Haaland and co. Of course, like I said, they're a different beast these days. Haaland got the move that was required, which was, you know, if he'd gone to the Premier League or La Liga, Serie A, I think it would have been a too big a move too soon. He's going to apply his trade, learn his trade at the BVB over in the Bundesliga, and he did just that at the back end of last season. Scoring a crap load of goals for just a small amount of time. Watch him next season. Just watch him. Watch him. I think he'll have another year, 2 years at Dortmund before he kicks on and goes to the Premier League or Serie A or La Liga. But here, watch this space. He's still a young lad in development, but he's still going to run right in this competition as well. So 2-0 for Norway. Austria, opening day defeat. Romania will also get a victory as well. 3-1 over Baraklov's boys. The same match day on the 4th of September. And again, these are my early door predicoroonies that might change once we get closer to the day. Next up, we have Austria against Romania. This will take place on the 7th of September. And Austria will get their first win on the campaign with a 2-1 win against Romania. So first defeat for them as well over in Austria. I do like Romania. I think they're a decent unit, and I think they could cause some problems in this tournament and also hopefully stretch themselves into the World Cup, because I'd love to see them back in the World Cup as well. Northern Ireland will also, they'll get their first point on the board against the Norwegians. 1-1 in the end. So the first point and forced unbeaten game. And first, keeping an unbeaten home record for Northern Ireland and Baraklov, of course. So opening day point for them, or the first point on the board. Into the month of October we go. Norway will take on Romania at home. And it'll be a 2-1 win for the Norwegians, of course. Again, there's that 2 wins out of 3 for them. Unbeaten campaign so far for Norway. Romania is falling back a little bit after their opening day victory over Northern Ireland. Meanwhile, Northern Ireland will take on Austria. And again, it'll be another point in the board, or point in the bag for Northern Ireland as they pick up a result against Austria. 1-1 in the end. What have we got here? This is on the 11th of October. Yes, it is. Next up, Norway will take on Northern Ireland over in Norway, and again it'll be another victory. 4 wins on the spin. No, an unbeaten campaign for Norway. 3 wins out of 4 games, though, not too shabby. And Norway are in the conversation for group winners as it stands. Northern Ireland looking over the shoulder for possibly relegation candidates as at the moment. They need to get some points in the back end of this. Romania will take on Austria as well with a 3-1 win for the Romanians, and I see them comfortably on top on this one to take them the victory. 3-1 for Romania. Again, this game takes place on the 14th of October. Into the back end now, the penultimate games. Romania will take on Norway, and it'll be another win. Back-to-back home wins for them. In fact, 3 wins on the bounce at home for Romania, taking out Norway, who were looking nailed on for top honours on this one. So 2-0 win for Romania on this one, taking place on the 15th of November. Joining them, Austria will take on Northern Ireland, and again, Austria will get themselves a victory. It's looking very tight, this one. I just can't see it. I can't see which way it's going to go. So Austria picking up a win at home against Northern Ireland. They'll follow it up with another win against Norway. It's crazy. It's bedlam. I just don't know. I don't know which way this is going. And Northern Ireland will take on Romania, and they will succumb to a defeat. No, they won't. It will be a draw, but it'll feel like a defeat because they're going to get relegated. I can swear down on this one. But unbeaten Northern Ireland at home. It's just their away form which is going to let them down. For me, this is what I think will happen in this group. Let's do the reverse order then, from 4th all the way to 1st. There is, of course, no question who is 4th. That will be Northern Ireland, picking up just 3 points and 3 defeats in the campaign. So yeah, unbeaten at home, of course, it's something to take away from it, but unfortunately not good enough. Into 3rd spot, it'll be Austria, goodness gracious me, with 3 wins, 1 draw and 2 defeats, comfortably with 10 points, well clear of Northern Ireland. Into 4th, and joining them in 2nd will be Norway. That's right. They started so fantastic with, I think they had 3 wins and a draw within the first 4 games. Back-to-back defeats, which kind of cost them in the end. 10 points as well, level on points with Austria, and in top spot it will be Romania, goodness gracious me, with 10 points as well. 3-way tie. It's the goal difference that separates the 2 sides, and I'm going to go with 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 defeats for Romania, goodness gracious me. So Romania, in my eyes, will get top honours. Northern Ireland getting relegated. Norway and Austria will just make do with being in this group for another season, or at this level anyway. But that's my pickaroonies for Group B, Section 1. What do you guys think? What do you agree or disagree? Get your own predictions in nice and early. I want to see your 4, 3, 2, 1 in the old comment section down below. That's what I've got in the locker. What about you guys? Until then, be sure to give this video some love. Smash that thumbs up, and of course, smash the subscribe, and also the little bell to keep you bang up to date with all things Nations League related, Blackburn Rovers related, whoa, football related. And of course, if you want to go that extra level, of course you can go to the patreon.com/Rovers season, support the channel in another way, boys and girls. There is always that extra level of love you can give the channel, and that is Patreon, so make sure you check it out. But until then, no, that's me. Group B, Section 1 complete. Tomorrow we'll take a look at Group B, Section 2, which includes the likes of Scotland. Oh yes, that's from my father's side. 1 half Germany, 1 half Scotland. So I'm sitting in America. I don't know where my chips lie. English. I speak English. Who am I? I don't know. But anyway, that's tomorrow. Scotland taking on Slovakia, Israel, and of course Czech Republic. That's tomorrow. Until then, though, get your predictions in for Group B, Section 1. Until then, though, I'm out of here. Make sure you smash the thumbs up, smash subscribe, check out the description, links to my other social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and all that kind of jazz. Patreon.com. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date. All things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.